Hello everybody, how are you today? Welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. I am doing awesome. I hope you're doing equally as awesome. I want to talk to you today about angels that walk amongst us. My video seems a little dark. Let's see if that helps. Not really. Angels that walk amongst us. And these are angels. They can be called light workers. There's many titles for them. Light workers are people that come here. Usually light workers have had some trauma in their lives. They've had many lessons. It might even be traumas. They might have just made a lot of mistakes in their life, whether it's financially, whether it's trauma. It doesn't matter. But those are light workers, and they're here to help guide people on the path, as well as there's angels. And angels are the same way. They're here to help you navigate your path, and they fall into your path, and some are here for 5 minutes and others are here for days or weeks, months, years. And it's sometimes hard when you're around one to understand their purpose until you look back. You know, when I was writing my book, Blue Rose Bookstore, there it is, Journey of Healing, right back there. If you don't have it, it's available on Amazon.com. Get yourself a copy or 50. In fact, a little sidebar, I just talked to somebody that's taping my book. I'm so excited. I'll have an audio of my book. So anyway, they come into your path, and it could be for a very short period of time. And like I said, you may not recognize them when they're there. When I was in college, I wanted to drop out of college because I couldn't figure out math. And I'll never forget my algebra teacher was like, Algebra 90. How hard is Algebra 90? He was like, just stick with me. I think I can help you make it through. And I did, and I got an A. When I was in high school, besides the fact that my life was pretty clustery at that time, I had my sister-in-law at the time, Diane, was willing to take time out of her day to tutor me in math. It's been a theme about math. Amazingly, I married a math teacher. And I look at her as an angel, as a light worker who came into my pathway to help me walk this journey. And she was there for a short period of time. I mean, I left home when I was 18. But without her, I would probably not have graduated from high school. So those are angels, light workers that are put into your pathway. Angels are also that nudge you feel when I was getting gas 100 years ago, and I was getting gas at a gas station, and a car pulled up next to me, and it was about midnight. I was just getting off work. I was in the military, and I had to get gas on my way to this party. And all of a sudden, I just got this feeling I need to get into my car, and I could just feel like I was being pushed to get into my car. So I got into my car, and I turned around and looked. This guy was walking towards me. Well, obviously, I was able to get out there, and it was the angel telling me, get the hell out of there. Good things are not going to happen here. That's the role of light workers. The problem with light workers, if there is a problem, is they don't recognize they're light workers until they're, for lack of a better word, until they're activated, until somebody lights them up and says, okay, it's time for you to engage. The world needs you to step up. The world is ready for your message. And light workers, again, they typically have some kind of trauma, some kind of lesson they had to learn before they can go out and help other people. It took me years to realize, and I probably would not have. I probably would have missed the messages, because I'm one of those people, if you compliment me and I'm trying to get better at this, I'll deflect and say, oh, no big deal. You know, or you did this and that, oh, no big deal, when really, in reality, it was a big deal. So I learned to deflect, and my elder first came to me, and I'll never forget when she looked at me and said, well, you're a light worker. I said, what is a light worker? You know, do I walk around with a flashlight? Do I work in the coal mines? And she said, no, you're here to teach lessons. You're here to show the world that it's okay. You're here to show women it's okay to step in your message. It's okay to answer your calling. That you're greater than you can ever imagine. Your magnificence is more than you can imagine. And I remember looking at her when she said it, my first thing was, you're right. And my second thing was, no, not too much me. So, and it's taken me years to embrace that, because I want people to understand how magnificent they are. You know, when people are like, well, what problem do you solve? I don't solve a problem. All I want is for you to walk in your greatness. All I will make me happy is when people turn around and they say, you know what, I made mistakes in my life, and I might have made some big catastrophic mistakes, and I may have made little mistakes, whomever you are and whatever mistakes you made, but it's okay, because you were supposed to make those mistakes, because you're supposed to learn from those mistakes and teach other people about those mistakes. You know, my sister has had 2 bad knees, I think, since birth, although she claims it happened when she was older, but I think it was since birth. But she's had 2 bad knees, and she's just had, you know, knee surgery, and now she has 2 new knees, and she's getting back in shape and doing all this stuff and losing weight. She's a light worker because her message is to other people. You can have bad knees, but when they get fixed, you can turn your life around. You know, say you've had catastrophic financial problems, and a lot of people, especially in the economies that have gone by, have had, you know, catastrophic financial problems, but they got themselves out of it. Their message to the world is, you can get yourself out of this mess. Let me help you. So that's the role of a light worker. A light worker pops into your life. They may just, you know, douse a little bit of pixie dust on you and move on. It may be somebody in the store that turns around and looks at you and says, man, I can remember I was in San Diego and I had on this dress, and I was starting to lose weight. This was, you know, a couple of years ago. I was starting to lose weight, and I felt really good about myself. And I was at a Ralph's, and the sales guy looked up at me as he's ringing up my thing at Ralph's. I was just getting a couple orders because I stayed in a hotel. And he looked at me and he said, that's a beautiful dress and color on you. You look fantastic. Wow. Thank you. He just was there, a little bit of pixie dust. When things get really bad and all of a sudden something good happens to you, that's an angel, just a little bit of pixie dust on you. A little bit of, it's okay, you're going to be fine. You're going to make this. You know, keep believing, keep encouraging yourself. You're going to make it. And it doesn't matter who you are, you're going to make it if you believe in yourself. You're going to make it if you're willing to step out and say, damn it, I am done. I am ready to step into who I am. I am ready to become the enchanted leader of my life. I am ready to break out. I am ready to stop hiding my greatness and step up and say, this is who I am. I am damn proud of who I am. This is what I've overcome. I'm not going to hide what I came. I'm not going to run from what I overcame. You know, if I have to stand up and tell everybody in the world I was homeless and broke and I am now a 6-figure CEO and a freaking speeding ticket changed my life, I'm going to do that. If I have to say that to every person in the United States and in the world, I will, because I want you guys to understand you're great, you're wonderful, you're amazing. Quit looking at what's wrong with you. Quit comparing yourselves to the Kardashians. And I gotta be honest, I barely know who the Kardashians are. So I'm gonna hold my own there, but don't type anything about them because I won't know. One was on Forbes magazine, I know that. And one's married to a basketball player. So don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to yourself. And understand how amazing you are. And that you're here for a purpose. And your whole point of being here on planet Earth as a spiritual person is to figure out what your purpose is. And you know what it is. We all know. We just don't want to admit it because we're so damn afraid that other people aren't going to accept who we are. And we're so damn afraid that other people, I should put on here language alert, that so many people are going to criticize us. Step up into who you are. Teach the lessons you're meant to teach. You're here to help people. Stop fighting it and help people. If you want to write a book, write the book. If you want to go out and help, you know, puppies, go out and help puppies. If you want to go raise money for homeless, go raise money for homeless. If you want to spend all day long taking care of your grandchildren because that's what you love, then take care of your grandchildren. Admit who you are and step into that power. And be the light worker you were born to be. And pay attention to the angels that are placed in your path because they're placed in your path to keep you moving along. They're placed in a path to keep you moving to where you're supposed to go. You know, if it wouldn't have been for my sister-in-law, Diane, I probably would have never made it out of high school and been here where I am today. So, you know, to her and to all the other light workers and angels, to my elder Dee, to all of them, I am so blessed to have you in my life. Take time out and thank the people that have helped you get to where you are, and let's get going to the next level. Let's get going to where you need to be, okay? If you have any questions or anything, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And this is, I think, a little longer than normal, but clearly I'm very passionate about angels and light workers and following your dreams and not letting fear step in your way. Because you're going to learn, as I did, fear is a man-made construct. Fear is what you make up in your head. Fear is when we worst case scenario or something from happening, because it's the ego keeping us in place, and then all of a sudden we realize, but nothing happened. I didn't get abducted by Martians. I didn't get, ran over by trucks. The fear is our way to hold us back. And as women, as men, as people, as spiritual bodies, stop holding yourself back and step up and be who you're meant to be. And teach the lessons that you've learned. Reach back to the next generation and help them. Reach back to them and help them travel their path. Because that's what we're all here for. It's all in the big picture. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.